You guys, I'm kind of freaking out. I'm doing my first weigh-in like a month, and I know I put on some weight over the holidays and I didn't do so good on my road trips, and I'm so scared how much weight I put on. Oh, all right, let's just do this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2019. Khaleesi is insisting on being in this video right now. I don't know how long she's gonna stick around because she keeps trying to lick the makeup off my face, so I don't really appreciate that. But you know, she's been a little freaked out since the recent move, and so she's kind of on top of me all the time, and every time I sit in my desk chair, she wants to be held like a little baby. So let's see if she can behave through this. So anyway, hey, what's up guys? You can't be in my face, girl. No. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is my first weigh-in Wednesday of the new year. If you are new year, hello, I'm Laura. This is my mini schnauzer Khaleesi. I do have another dog who's snoring over on the couch named Falcor. And every Wednesday I do weigh-in videos. I did one every Wednesday last year, and I intend to do the same thing this year. I do other content on my channel, but I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So as you guys know, I use Weight Watchers to do my weight loss. And if you're not already aware of my journey, I did do a video about that. I'll link it down in the description. You can check that out. But I originally started at 420 pounds and I ended last year at 343. So I've lost around 77 pounds total, and I lost 54 last year. Sorry, I'm trying to remember numbers. 54 last year on Weight Watchers Freestyle. So I intend to do that again this year, and like I said, I will be doing a weigh-in Wednesday every Wednesday. I'm gonna try to get the time consistent. My scheduling is just not very consistent, so it's best if you hit the bell so that way it notifies you when my video is up. But if you haven't already subscribed and you want to take this journey with me, it's a fun ride. It's not always a good ride, but it's a fun ride. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you want to see this cute puppy who loves to be on camera, then definitely make sure you hit subscribe. So for those of you who are not new, you know I have been on the road since the beginning of December. We drove across the country because we were moving from California to North Carolina. Then we drove from North Carolina to Illinois by St. Louis, where I stayed with one of my brothers for a few days. Then we drove up to the suburbs of Chicago to stay with the rest of my family. Then drove back down to my brother's in St. Louis to spend some more time with my brother and sister-in-law and my new nephew who was just born. And then came back down to North Carolina. So most people put on weight during the holidays. That's pretty typical. 10 to 15 pounds is pretty usual. I've been very nervous about that, but I've been okay with it. I told myself just because I put on 10 or 15 pounds over the holidays, it doesn't mean anything. This is not a short-term diet. This is a journey, and if I put on 10 or 15 pounds, then I'll just lose the 10 or 15 pounds. It's fine. But being like literally on the road, like road tripping basically for 3 weeks straight was a lot harder than I anticipated in terms of eating well. First of all, because it was just hard to have access to it. Second of all, so much temptation. And third, it was just a lot of eating out. I think we had like 2 home-cooked meals the whole time. I don't know how much longer I can hold this girl because she is very antsy. So anyway, so I was holding on there for a while, but I'll be really honest guys, like I'm not the strongest person. Like that's why this is a journey for me. That's why I was able to get so high up in weight. So at some point I really kind of just gave in and was like, all right, I'm just gonna eat what I want for a while because I knew I was going back on points. My in-laws have a house phone, so you may hear it ring from time to time. It's been a while since we've had a house phone, and this girl doesn't even know what that sound is, so it kind of freaks her out a little. So there was just a lot of temptation, a lot of fast food, a lot of gas station candy bars and chips and all kinds of stuff. And it was not a usual situation. So while I'm really mad at myself for not doing better, that's not how my typical life goes. And so I don't think it's indicative of like any sort of overall larger problem, just because I don't typically go into that many gas stations or put myself in that many tempting circumstances. So anyway, I was very, very nervous, as you guys saw in the beginning, to weigh in. I knew it was not going to be good, and it ended up being worse than I anticipated, like way worse. So let me go ahead and show you that weigh-in now. 367.8 pounds. So my weigh-in was 367.8. That's 24 pounds that I put on. You guys, I'm not kidding. Like, I almost cried. I anticipated a 10 to 15 pound. I was scared for 20, but 24 was just out of my realm of understanding. And so I just needed a little bit to like think about it and reflect. And I really wasn't prepared yesterday because I do my weigh-ins on Tuesday. I usually try to film on Tuesdays. I wasn't ready to talk about it. I needed time to think about it. And then I thought about it and I was like, you know, I was eating really, really crappy. Like really salty, greasy foods. And I even had a really big dinner the night before I weighed in. Just because I knew it was kind of like my last dinner. So I kind of indulged a little bit. And I was like, you know, people always say all the time that a lot of it is water weight, a lot of it's salt and bloating and stuff. And I always want to like sort of believe that, but then you always have those naysayers who are like, that's just an excuse, that's not real, you can't have that much water weight, blah, blah, blah. That's just you trying to tell yourself so you feel better. So I thought, you know what, let me try. Let's do one day of on points, because I'm back on points now. One day of on points and drinking all the water you're supposed to have, because that's another resolution of mine, which has turned out to be a total pain. If you drink 8 glasses of water today, you better be prepared to pee 50 plus times a day. Ugh. But anyway, so I was like, all right, let's see if that is really true. If a lot of that could be like water or bloating or sodium, because 24 pounds, I did not feel 24 pounds heavier. And it was really just kind of like mentally getting to me. So anyway, so yesterday was first day back on points. I did all my points. I stayed on points, drank my 8 glasses of water. And then I weighed myself today. And well, let me show you that.
359.8 pounds.
So as you can see, I'm already back down into the 350s. I weighed yesterday 367.8. Today, I'm down to 359.6. So that means I lost 8 pounds in one day. One day. And you know, I didn't get any extra exercise or anything like that. I literally just ate regular food, like healthy food, stayed on points, drank a bunch of water, and peed a whole lot. And I was able to go down 8 pounds. So what I realized from that is that bloat, that water weight, that is real, you guys. So if you were indulging one weekend or on a cruise or on a vacation and then you come home and weigh yourself, it may be a bit more inflated than your actual weight. So don't beat yourself up too much. Now, that doesn't mean you didn't put on weight. Doesn't mean I didn't put on weight. But after taking that into account that I'm already down 8 pounds in one day, my overall weight gain over the holidays was only 16 pounds. I have to do a voiceover because math is hard apparently. I'm still not happy about that. But that was a little bit more mentally like, okay, I can handle that. I feel very confident in being able to eradicate that by the end of the month. I shouldn't have a problem with that at all. So, I mean, that's pretty typical. It took me a whole month basically to put that weight on. So if I can lose it in 1 month, then I feel okay about that. So I'm feeling a little bit mentally better about that weight gain, and I'm feeling really confident about the future. My plans for this year is to get out of the 300s. So I had that plan last year. It was a little bit loftier because I was starting around 400. This year, you know, I'm starting a lot less. It's only going to be around 50-ish pounds to lose. And I intend actually to lose more than that. But I would like for my weigh-in by the holidays to be in the 200s. So that's what I plan. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be weeks where I don't lose weight. There are going to be months where I don't lose weight. But I'm going to be dedicated to trying every day and being kind to myself. And that's what these weigh-ins are going to be this year. So hopefully you are in it for the year. And if you were in it with me last year, I hope that you continue. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy it. And you know, you share your progress with me in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. I reply to all comments. So I really, really appreciate all of the support that we can give each other. whether you're on your own weight loss journey or not, because we're all here. It takes a community, guys, and I truly believe that more than anything. And just so you guys know, I have all kinds of plans for this channel. I will be doing weigh-ins every Wednesday for my weight loss videos, but I plan to do daily content for the foreseeable future, and I have all kinds of ideas coming up this year. So hopefully, if you're interested, you'll check out some of those other videos. I do have a book club where once a month we read a book and talk about it during a live chat. This month we're doing A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it is a fantasy retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which is supposed to be really, really amazing. I will have all that information in the description. We'll be doing the live chat on February 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and if you can't make that time, you can always watch the replay of the chat and leave your comments in the description. So I hope a lot of you will do that, because I love talking to you guys about books and life and all kinds of stuff. But I have all kinds of other videos planned, planner videos. I have some Disney videos, even though some of those are gonna be a little less because I don't live in California anymore. And then also I have some story time videos or just ideas of things I want to talk about. I want to talk about mental health, all of those things. So I really hope that you guys will join this family with me and be on this journey with me again in 2019. So that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know how the holidays went for you. Were they good? Were they bad? Were they ugly? Did you have fun? Did you do anything exciting? Did you put on weight? Did you lose weight? I want to hear it all, because I've missed you guys and I can't wait for us to chat. So thank you guys as always for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.